Sponsored by 666bet.com.
Kugan Cassius for IFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella and 666bet. With me, I've got Joe Calzaghe here in Cardiff for the Cleverly workout. How are you, Joe?
I'm good, thank you, mate. Yeah,
First of all, congratulations on your induction. I haven't spoken to you since then.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Well done. It's a really emotional time now.
It was, yeah, it was great. Obviously, you know, to be inducted, you know, the first ballot. Yeah, I have my family there as well. You know, with the same year as Oscar De La Hoya and Felix Trinidad was fantastic. So, very proud, emotional moment for myself and my family. Yeah.
A fitting moment to your quite brilliant career, Joe.
Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah, you know, like I said, all years and years of hard work. You know, who would have guessed it? You know, like when I won the world title in October '97 against Chris Eubank, you want to defend your title as often as you can and as much and unify the titles to accomplish everything finally. You know, being the only super middleweight champion ever to win all 4 major belts and the linear belt, being obviously the Ring Magazine belt. It was great, you know, and I think all the hard work and dedication, getting all the audits now, you know, like I said, going there and getting the Hall of Fame inducted. Just come back from the WBO convention, getting another belt in my collection with Oscar De La Hoya, and at the WBC convention in December, back to Vegas to get another belt. So I have to get myself a bigger cabinet. I'm getting belts even though I'm retired, which is awesome. I'm not getting punched in the face for them anymore.
Joe, this Saturday night sees the rematch between Nathan Cleverly and Tony Bellew. It's been obviously a rivalry that stemmed from before the first fight. It's been going on for 3 years, but they've had a first fight. How much from that first fight can we take into what's going to happen Saturday night?
Do you know, the first fight's a long time ago. A lot have happened. They both, they both had different paths and so on. But I just see the fight being the same. I think Nathan won the first fight, even though I'm close with Nathan, and Nathan wasn't 100%. I think, you know, speed kills. Everything is in Nathan's court. I think if he uses his speed, fights a sensible fight, gets behind that jab of his, you know, I think he has the stamina, all the tools to win this fight again. I think everybody loves a grudge match. You know, Bellew is going to be a very dangerous opponent. He's a big puncher. You know, he's strong. He's going to be 100% committed to this fight, and it's going to be tough. You know, it's going to be tough for both fighters. But I just believe Nathan is the better fighter. He is the one that's been the former world champion, and I can see him stepping up, proving himself a cruiserweight, and being too much. And I see him winning by a big points margin or late stoppage.
Nathan said before that, you know, he can kind of admit that Tony is probably the bigger puncher at the weight, at cruiserweight. What do you make of that?
Well, you know, listen, what does it matter? You know, was Lacey a big puncher to me? Speed kills at the end of the day. You don't be there to be hit, you know, and take that away from him. You know, obviously he's a big puncher. Bellew would be the bigger fighter going into the fight. I think Nathan has got time to grow into the weight. You know, I think he's not a big cruiserweight, but that doesn't matter. If you're fast and you have the speed and the stamina and the skills, it doesn't matter if a guy's a few pounds heavier or half a stone heavier. It doesn't make a difference. I think, you know, he needs to go and keep his game plan, use his speed, combination punches, and I think he'll wear Bellew down.
What do you think about the build-up, as in the personalities between the two? Nathan seems to have kept it cool. Tony, a little bit, but a bit more direct in his approach with some of the things he said about Nathan. What are you making of all that?
Everybody's different. Like, you know, Nathan's similar to myself, where, you know, he's cool, calm, and collected. You know, at the end of the day, come Saturday, it's just them 2 fighters in the ring. All the talk is cheap. You first got to do the talking, you know. So you can make, you know, everybody's different. Some people like to make themselves angry before a fight. I used to like to be cool and calm, bottle it all up, then come fight night, man, unleash it on my opponent with these. So, you know, like I said, you know, it's been great. It's been a great build-up. You know, it's great for British boxing. You know, the winner goes on to world title fights, and maybe there's nothing for the losers. So this is all or nothing fight, all or nothing. Everything's on the line Saturday night, and I'm going to be there. I'll be in Liverpool, and looking forward to it.
Just finally, obviously, Bernard Hopkins fought Sergei Kovalev at the weekend and lost. What do you think Mr. Hopkins should do now, Joe? Someone you know very well.
Yeah, well, personally, you know, I think he's had a fantastic career. I think he should retire. But knowing Hopkins, will he want to retire on the loss, and will he want to retire at 49? Listen, he'd be 50 in January, so maybe be looking at coming back at 50 years of age, maybe stepping down in weight to super middle. I don't think he's ever fought the super middleweight. And then there's fighters he can beat. There's plenty of fighters he can beat still. You know what I mean? There's fighters he can't beat. There's still some fighters, even at the age of 50, he can beat. So I like to see him retire, but I won't be surprised if you see him fight again.
And Kovalev-Stevenson, who wins that fight for you?
Yeah, I do know it's an exciting fight because you know at the end of the day, Kovalev's been on the floor, so he's a good come forward fighter. I think Stevenson can give him some problems because he's also very fast and can punch. So I think that could be an up and down fight, but I see Kovalev winning the fight.
Okay. Just finally, what would it take to get you back in the ring? What would it take? Would it take a ridiculous amount of money?
It'd have to be a ridiculous amount of money for sure, but it'd have to be at the cruiserweight.
And cruiserweight,
maybe super middleweight or light heavyweight again.
You don't rule it out then, but you know you're retired now, and I'm joking in a way. But
I know, mate. But nah, to be honest, you know, I still like to work out. I still like to work out in the bags. But you can't put a price on legacy. You know,
you've got nothing left to prove anyway, have you?
Well, no, not at all. You know, it would be nice to have one maybe a third world title, but. No, but listen, I'm 42. I'm 42 years of age now. You know what I mean? I've had my 25 years getting punched. It's not nice. I like to watch everybody else get punched now. So I'm happy. I'm happy, retired, 46 and 0. That'll do me. I'm not greedy.
All right, Joe. Listen, thanks for talking to IFL TV. Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks,
thank you very much.
The Big Fight, sponsored by 666bet.com.